In this video, let me show you how to publish your Python project to PyPI so that the other users can install it using the pip command. Here you can see I have published my Python project here, sizespy. And first, let me show you the demo now. If you want to install it, just type pip install sizespy and you can see that it is installing the Python package for us. And first, let me show you the demo, then I will show you how to publish your project to PyPI. You consider this is a CLI tool to get the disk usage and the folder size. It will show you how many files are taking up how many MBs. Consider if you want to see the current folder size, just type sizespy dot. That is the, or it will show you the all the current folder directories with the size and the path as well. So let's see how to publish your Python project to the PyPI. Let's get started. As usual, this is the source code of my Python project, and you consider this is a very basic CLI tool that will give you the disk storage analysis. So first what you need to do is need to create a proper folder structure. So here you can see I have a root folder called sizespy. I need to create another folder called sizespy as well because we need to convert this as a package. So make sure you can create another folder called sizespy and copy and paste the Python file into that folder. You consider, let me move this file, and then we need to create a init file inside this folder. So let me create this init file so that the Python will treat this as a Python package. So let me create a init file. So this init file can be empty. Now consider this is my current folder structure. So let me zoom now. Consider inside this sizespy folder I have the init file and the CLI Python file, and outside it I have the readme file and the, so then we need to create a one toml file called the pyproject.toml. This is my readme file. And first let me show you the demo of this Python project now. So let me go into the sizespy folder and let me run the Python script python CLI.py, and then we need to provide the path to get the disk storage analysis, and let me choose this folder here. Let me copy this path and let me paste the path over here and press enter, and you consider size report. So if you show the size report, and if you want to view this in the tree structure, we can get it as well. There are many options available out there. You consider if you want to see the smallest to the first, then you can say -- reverse. You consider now it will display the smallest to the largest. You can also get the largest to first. That is, you can pass the additional argument called the -- largest. We have seen the tree command as well. If you want to see the top 10 files, you can also use this command. So yeah, this is all about the Python project. So then what we need to do is we need to create that configuration file. So let me create that one, and before that we need to install a one Python package so that we can package our Python project into a wheel file. So the library name is pip install build. So using this build library, what we will do is we will convert our Python project into a wheel file. Consider requirement already satisfied. Let me close this terminal now. So let's create the configuration file. So inside this we will define all the configurations, that is the author name. Basically we will say all the things about our project. So the file name should be pyproject.toml. TOML. So inside this first we need to provide the build system. So we have installed the build library, right? So we need to mention that here. That is requires. So we're gonna require the setup tools. This will be directly installed when you install the build package. So the setup tools must be greater than 68, and as usual that build package type should be wheel, and the build backend consider setup tools dot build meta. So this is our build system. So once you have defined the build system, then what you can do is you can provide the details about the project. So project equal to, here you can provide the name. So make sure you choose a name that no other users has taken. So I have checked this name. So this name no one has ever taken. So once you have chosen the name, then you can define the version. So I will choose this version. Then let's define the description. A Python package for analyzing and visualizing file sizes. So this is my description. Then what I will do is I will mention the readme file. So this is my readme file. Then let's define the Python version as well. So for this we need Python version greater than 3.8, and if you have any dependencies, so dependencies equal to, so if you have any dependencies like the pandas or matplotlib, any dependencies, so you need to list the dependencies over here. So for this project I have used this dependency called colorama. Consider I have used this library at the top now. Consider this is one dependency. Other than that, all the library that I have imported here is a built-in library. So make sure you only list the dependencies that you need to install explicitly. So this is one dependency, but if you have any other dependencies, you list them here. Then what we need to do is we can provide the author name. So author equal to, so make sure you include your name over here. So this is my author name. Then you can provide the script. So we want to trigger, right, because we will be building as a CLI tool. So basically what we will do is the user will use it as a CLI tool, and we will type sizespy in terminal. So sizespy equal to, actually it is inside the sizespy folder. Then we have a file called the CLI. So it is inside the sizespy folder .cli. This is the file name. Consider this the file name and .cli, and we want to call which method. So we want to trigger the main method. Actually it is the run. So consider this the main method, that is run. So just type run. So that's it. This is our triggering point. Now if the user types sizespy in us, it should trigger that run method. So now we have defined all the configurations. Then what we can do is we can test this out locally. So to test this out locally, just type pip install -e dot. So actually the toml file is present outside. So let me go one step back. So std, I'm gonna go one step back and let me clear the screen and let me type DLR here. You consider that pyproject.toml file is present over here. Now here just type pip install -e dot. So it should install the library locally. Consider obtaining the file, and you consider it is installing the build dependencies for us, and you consider it has successfully built the sizespy. Now we can test our CLI tool. So let me type sizespy. So I'm gonna test the current folder. Consider boom, it is working perfectly fine, and it gave us the size report. So now it is working perfectly fine in the local testing. So you can also verify the other arguments -, capture, if we will give the output in the tree format. So then it's good to go to publish it to the PyPI website. So once you verify it works perfectly fine in local testing, then you can build it. So let me show you how to build now. So to build this, just type python -m builder. So you consider python -n builder. It should give you the real file. Let me show you. Consider it is installing all the packages that we have defined in the dependencies, and you consider it is getting the dependencies, and it should give us a distribution folder, and you consider it is successfully built sizespy, and you consider we have a new folder called this, and inside this we have two files, and one file is the wheel file. That wheel file is very important because we will push that file to the PyPI website. So let me go to my project folder. You consider this is the test folder, and inside this we have this wheel file. So this is the main file that we will publish to the PyPI website, and once you have the wheel file, then open up your browser and just head over to your website called the PyPI. Consider this the website. Let me open this up and let me log in using my credential. If you don't have your account, so make sure you create your account over here. So let me click on login, and I'm gonna log in using my credentials, and I have successfully logged in, and this is my user ID. And if you go to my projects, actually I have published 3 dependencies over here: Clyde AI, subtranslator, and subtranslate. And if you want to publish a new one, you need to get the token. Let me show you how to get the token. And to publish this directly to the PyPI, we need a Python package so that we can upload. To do this, we open up your command prompt and type pip install Twine. So using this Twine, we can upload our wheel package that is present there locally to this PyPI website. You can say requirement already satisfied. Let me close this one. So once you have installed the Twine, we can check the files that is generated. So Twine check. So we're gonna check the distribution folder and all the files /*. You can see both the files has been parsed. Now both the files is verified successfully. Let me clear the screen and let's see how to get the token so that we can publish it to this website. So just go to the account settings, and here if you scroll down, they will give you the token. There will be an option called the API token. So you can say here we have the API token. Just click on create API token. Give your name for your API token. In this case, I'm gonna type sizespy, and let me select the scope. So I'm gonna select entire account. So make sure you don't reveal this token to anyone, otherwise your account may be compromised. So now we got the token right, and we can copy this token, and we can set up the username as well as this token as a password. So here just type set. So if you are using the Linux, just type export. So I'm using the Windows, so just type set Twine username. The username will be __token__. This will be the username, and let's also set the password. So set Twine password. The password will be the token that we have copied now. And now we have defined the username as well as the password. So before proceeding further, if you want to include the GitHub URL here as well, you can do that after. So project.urls, so you can search the home page and the bug tracker. So we need to upload all our project files to the GitHub. So let me open up a new tab and type github.com, and you consider I have already published it, but that is not updated, so I have to push it again. Consider I have the repo here. Let me see the status now. So this status, you consider there are many files unmodified, so I'm gonna add them all. Then so I'm gonna commit now. So to commit, I have created a tool called the AA commit, which will automatically analyze what changes that you have made, and it will give the commit message. I will provide the video link in the description. I have already made a video about this. You can check that out if you want to learn more about this CA commit. Consider it gives a suggested commit message. Add comprehensive README documentation. You can say it will give all the descriptions that you have made. So let me accept this commit message over here. So let me clear the screen and I'm gonna push it now. Let me check the branch. So we are on the main branch. So I'm gonna push on the main branch. Git push origin main -u. So now I have pushed all the changes to the GitHub. So now I have all the push changes to the GitHub. You can search, I have directly provided the URL over here. That is the GitHub repo URL. So then what you can do is you can upload that generated files to the PyPI website. To upload, just type Twine upload. So we want to upload this distribution folder. Consider this the folder, this the folder. And inside this we have two files. We want to upload these two files. So Twine upload. So this /, so we want to upload all this, right? So / asterisk, and it should upload. You consider uploading distribution to the PyPI, and it is asking us the API token again. So let me copy and paste the API token again, and you consider it is uploading now, and it should give you the URL. And we got the URL over here, and our Python project has been successfully published to the PyPI website. And boom, you can see we have this Python package over here, and we have the readme file as here, nicely formatted project description. And this is the features, and we have the installation guide as well. So we can install this using this command pip install sizespy. Let me open up the terminal and type this command over here and press enter. So here it says requirement already satisfied because earlier we have installed this locally, right? So let me uninstall that first one. So let me go to VS Code terminal. Let me uninstall that previous one that we have installed locally. So pip uninstall sizespy and press enter. So it is asking us to uninstall. So let me press Y over here to proceed. So while it is uninstalling, what we can do is we can go to the website and check all the features are there. You can scan a specific folder, and you can also see we has a 3 version, largest files, smallest files, example output, and you can see it will show you all the options available out there. So yeah, let me go to VS Code. You can see we have successfully uninstalled it. Then we can install it again. So let me open the terminal and let me type the command over here, pip install sizespy. Consider it is downloading the sizespy from the PyPI website, and let me test now. So sizespy, I'm gonna test for the current folder, or I'm gonna test the specific folder. So let me select this folder now. Let me copy its location and just type sizespy. I'm gonna select this folder. You consider it is giving us the size report. We can also view this as a tree style report. It is giving us the output in the tree format. And yeah, this is it. This is how you publish Python project to your PyPI, so that the other users can install this using the pip command. So yeah, I will provide the link of this website in the description. I can check that out. So this is for this video, and I will continue in the next one.